Guess we're only two doing it this week, huh?
Now, she said he was going to be late.
Who said it was gonna be? I wasn't in the shit. That's why I fucked around.
Yeah,
Oh.
he said he was going to be 20 minutes late. And he said he's coaching thing. Jump out of himself. How was your Thanksgiving, ball?
Huh?
Your Thanksgiving, how was it?
I don't know. I was too high to remember. Like I literally, I ate like four fucking sandwiches of turkey and ham. Bro, I can eat like my wife left a plate on the table. I swear to God, it was gone in 2 minutes, bro. It was gone. It was gone in 2 minutes, bro. I ate that thing so fast. It was gone. It make no sense how fast I ate that shit. I was hungry in a bitch. Straight munchies action.
Oh, I did, bro. That's what we did, me and my cousin. There were like 30 minutes. I was be outside.
And my old lady, she cooked up a whole bunch of shit, but man, look, I was dead.
Shit.
I know I did my AFC shit. What the fuck did I put? I actually put it in my phone this week for some odd reason. I don't know why I did, but I put it in my phone.
My mama, man. My mom was like crazy. I was
But them motherfuckers, I was dying laughing. Somebody put a Thanksgiving turkey, said, we trying to see if y'all still them boys. I said, I'm dead. What the fuck? Bro, I know I saved it in my phone. I'm not crazy. Yeah, there you go. Well, I guess I'll go first then, since nobody want to show up. Me and you.
we get started talking about what's going on.
I'm doing. I got the AFC. I got my AFC. I had put my AFC in my phone after Monday. I had put my AFC teams in the phone. My number one team is the Ravens because they keep finding a way to win. Lamar Jackson still ain't laid down, and even if he have a bad game, he still finds a way to win regardless. With that, um, my number two is New England this week because Matt Jones did what we've been talking about from week two. We've been talking about it, but he's did what he's supposed to do. Fit in that system. He fit in that system good, and he getting Belichick in them. And if your offense is on the field and milk the ball down every time, and the worst thing they get is 3 points, your defense getting a rest. That's the problem with a lot of our teams. Our defense is not getting rests, and Matt Jones is definitely pulling a Brady 2.0. No, I'm not going to compare him to Brady. This is getting me wrong right now, but I'm saying is that Matt Jones is doing good with the people he got there. You know what I'm saying? He got, what's his name? Aguilera. Ain't Aguilera still over there? One of them motherfuckers that can't catch for shit. They drop every 3 balls. Yeah, so that's my overall package for number two is the Patriots. Number three, without a real legit running system, Tennessee Titans, and they're barely holding on to that number three, barely. Because I got the Chiefs number four. The Chiefs are starting to do the Chiefs we knew in the past, but it's more the defense, which no name players are helping them out. Because all them little gadget tricks that Pat Mahomes doing, they ain't calling to it. So you got to change that shit up now. You know what I'm saying? They ain't buying all his little gimmicks no more. Then the other, number five is the Bengals. Man, look. I thought y'all was gonna lose, but not that bad. Them motherfuckers showed the fuck out on both sides of the ball.
I got something to speak about that.
Cause,
That later.
cause man, look, I ain't gonna lie. Man, look, the Bengals have a team that can do it, but the thing is wrong with the Bengals, they're not consistent. They're not consistent to say they like. You know what I'm saying? They have a good week. You know, Burrow go out there show the world who he is. And next we come back, this man threw 189 yards and like 3 interceptions and 2 touchdowns. Like that's the kind of season he having. He's not consistent enough for me to put him up there. But I put them as my number 5 after this shit they just did this past weekend. That shit was crazy. That's my AFC. My NFC, still the Cardinals. Still the Cardinals number 1. Green Bay number 2, a very scary number 2. Then old Tom Brady, they number 3. My 4 and 5 is between Dallas and the Rams. And I say that because both of them on paper has one of the most electrifying offenses we've seen in years. But when it comes to certain games, it seems like them motherfuckers cannot. Hell, Green Bay defense ain't that good. They shut down Cooper Kupp, then Odell Beckham gave the ball away so many damn times, lost count, bro. So, like, we saw a flash of the old Odell Beckham, that catch, but the other times we saw the Odell Beckham we all learned to know, the one that dropped the balls and shit like that, don't really want no contact. So, my Rams and Dallas are sharing 4 and 5. Tampa Bay number 3. Green Bay number 2. And still the Cardinals are number 1. My wild card is going to be, you get 2, right?
Yeah.
The 49ers and Redskins. No. 49ers and the Vikings are my top 7. I have the Vikings over Washington, even though that motherfucker looking good right now in that Washington jersey. My AFC wild card teams are Buffalo and the Chargers for now. Because the Chargers and the Raiders are definitely them 2 teams that never ain't consistent enough for me. And my MVP is still Tucker. Tucker's still my MVP. That motherfucker out here saving lives every kick away. That motherfucker ain't going nowhere. He's still my MVP. Oh, Lord, here we go. Are we doing this right now? It's too early. It's too soon. Y'all still suffering. Too soon.
But we're finally rebuilding. We've been reloading for 10 years. We finally rebuilt.
Sir, you sound like, let me tell you sound like right now. Sound like Clemson because they had their little run, the little 2 quarterback run, and they like, hey, we back. No, motherfucker. Watson and Lawrence gone. You ain't gonna do shit. And with Lawrence, we beat his ass last year anyway. So, look, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Y'all gonna lose y'all some more top people. My man came out of the, he said, y'all ain't going to Texas during the game. I've never in my life watched the game on TV. They're like, oh, so-and-so just uncommitted to Texas. I'm like, bro, are you sick? Like, how is that even legal to fucking, hey, I ain't going there. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what? Ain't been signed today yet. That's why. They ain't signed the letters yet. That's why. But yeah, motherfucker pulling the plug on that shit like, fuck, man. But yeah.
I'll tell you like this. I ain't gonna say we back. I'm a realist.
You come on over to SEC, we gonna bust their ass.
Yeah. We already released schedule. We know we still in the Big 12 for at least one more year right now.
Yeah, I think they're gonna stay at least to 23. I think.
I think so too. But no, I mean, the thing around here is, Longhorns don't rebuild, we reload. Well, guess what? We've been reloading for a decade and we ain't gone nowhere yet. So,
Since what's your buddy name?
Colt McCoy.
No, I'm trying to think of the running back. Ricky Williams.
No, Ricky was a Heisman. We've been the 2 national champions.
No, I said Ricky's the last hope y'all has. What I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I said. Ricky got in the NFL. Said, you know what? I want to smoke weed. Fuck this. I'm out.
You know what? You got a whole business doing that right now.
Yep.
And you got another league coming up.
Man, I want Tyson so bad, but we gotta go like to fucking Nevada to get that shit though, bro. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
If I go, I'm driving because I ain't even finna deal with the plane. Fuck all that. I'm just gonna fucking drive. Fuck it.
Yeah. I drive
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, I want to go to Vegas, but I said if I go to find that Tyson, that little Tyson spot out there, they got selling this shit. I'm driving.
Yep.
Fuck that. I ain't getting on no
Yep.
plane. I ain't going to vacuum seal shit. Hey, I'm getting on. I'm going home, and God, fuck the thought this was.
Exactly. I go ahead and get the NFC. Um, I'll start going backwards. I got Rams is number five. That's the week five. I mean, they ain't all too consistent. They had some flashes and then some other flashes where there's the Rams. That we know, we like you said, on paper they're good, but what my eyes tell me is they still need some work, and that kind of sucks for them because they went all in and they still need some work.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's see, number four. I probably like these Dallas and the Rams are kind of right there with each other to me. Um, I mean Dallas. I've been saying all year, yeah, y'all got an offense, but unless you're hanging up 45 every single game, you ain't gonna do nothing because you got what the second, third worst defense in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why people are talking about the Cowboys defense is because they've been getting cooked left and right, and even then, now people ain't doing that no more.
Look. His even said. You see his name? It says, we trash, but the Rams are also." I just. We were just talking. We were just talking. We were just talking about that. I swear to God, we were just talking about that.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, they're in the same boat. On paper, they're good, but then we see, okay, yeah, they do, man, look at them, they look the tight, and then turn around and be like, oh, okay, there's the Cowboys. Yep, there's the Cowboys right there. Yeah. This upcoming week, goddamn, have everybody out due to COVID. I actually think they probably would have done better with McCarthy gone. Um, but now that they're starting to lose more coaches, it's looking, and some key players are going down now too. It's looking rough over there for the Cowboys this week.
Hey, two things, gents. I'm gonna be listening. I'm driving back from a wrestling tournament, but hey, man, listen. If we can't beat the Saints with Taysom Hill, it's over. It's over with. We done for. We cooked. All right. I'm gonna be listening. As soon as when I get to where I'm going, I'll chime in.
I got you. Yeah. I'm gonna let you know right now. Coming into the game before all the COVID stuff, I was like, okay, Cowboys should handle the Saints. Now all this COVID stuff, it's gonna be an ugly game. I can tell you, as bad as the Saints are right now with the injuries they got going on, that's gonna be a rough game, real rough game. Number three, same Tampa. Brady's doing his thing. This is about the same time last year where Tampa Bay got rolling. Their defense is starting to click up now. The offense is rolling. Tampa is doing a pretty good job. I don't see, even looking at the rest of their schedule, I don't see too many more losses on there. They might drop a couple of games because they're still the Bucs, even with Brady. Number two, Packers, man. They're like you said, they're a scary team. I think Aaron Rodgers is determined to do it. He wants to go to the Super Bowl this year. You can see it, you can read it. He wants to go to the Super Bowl, win another ring for Green Bay, and then he's gonna be like, "Fuck you guys, I'm leaving this fucking team," and he's gonna bounce. If he doesn't bounce, he's probably gonna retire. But yeah, I really think he wants to give him a fuck you on his way out. And then I've been saying it all season. Number one, Cardinals. Man, they're just the Cardinals are clicking. Kyler Murray hasn't been playing for the last couple of weeks, and they're still doing good, which is surprising because they were using Colt McCoy and I can't remember the other dude's name right now. Just surprising that they're still doing that good, but that just shows you the depth of their team. It's scary. It's scary. They're still doing the stuff that they're doing with the injuries they got. Green Bay is scary and they're pretty much healthy, but Arizona's not healthy, and they're still out there doing boys say the Niners will sneak in, and I'm gonna say the football team. People are saying the Eagles are coming up. No, that's not gonna happen. But I can see the football team getting in there. They got a solid defense and they got a pretty good offense that seems like it's starting to click well. Although I still don't trust their quarterback all that much. Going to the AFC, number 5. It's really a toss-up between the Chargers and Buffalo. Chargers seem to be kind of surging, and Buffalo is. I hope they can fix what they got going on because it seems to me like they kind of starting to fall apart a little bit.
Star Mitch Biscuit.
What? Did I just hear what you just said right now?
Star Mitch Biscuit.
That's scary to hear you say that, but it might
He ain't on my team. That's why I said start him.
All right. Number 4, I would actually put Tennessee number 4. Without a running game. I said earlier with Derrick Henry in the backfield, you don't need a star quarterback. You can run the game through Tannehill. He's an excellent game manager. When did Tannehill start becoming a quarterback? Is what I want to know because lately in the last couple of games, I mean, they ain't had Derrick Henry for what, a month now? They're still out. I mean, who did they beat this last week? They went up there. No, Redskins got them. But I mean, they still went out there and played pretty good. So I put Tennessee number 4. Number 3, that's where I would put the Chiefs. I've been high on the Chiefs since the beginning of the season. Y'all was looking at me crazy when they started going down, but you know what? They're starting to get healthy. They're starting to get key players back on their offense. I think you're right. It's the same thing like I was saying a couple of years back with Dak and Zeke. There's too much film on Patrick Mahomes. We know his tricks. We know his gimmicks and everything like that. Now it's time for the rest of the star players that are on the Chiefs to step up, and it seems like they're getting healthy at a pretty good time. At a pretty good time in the season for them, and they're starting to climb back into where we thought they would be. Number 2, New England. I mean, just like you said, man, Mac Jones is he's starting to blossom in that offense. Every week they open up more plays for him. He's getting more comfortable in it. We all use, like you said, you're not going to compare him to Brady, but it is Brady 2.0, and that's because Belichick only needs a quarterback. Belichick has developed his system down. He can train your quarterback on what he needs you to do. I mean, damn, he can put probably anybody. If you can throw the ball halfway decent, Belichick can put you in the offense, and you probably be successful. I mean, Patriots, they're coming up, so I'll give them the respect. I'll put them at number 2, no matter how much I hate they asses. But I hate Brady more still. But I still hate New England. Number 1, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson is literally willing his team to just win. Lamar Jackson, especially maybe not so much this season, but especially last season, had a lot of stereotypes floating around him. He's a fullback that can throw the ball. He can't come back from behind with when the other team has a lead. When pressure's on him, he crumbles and he caves. All 3 of those were stereotypes of him last year. He started to kind of break those at the end of the season last season, but this season you can't say that. He's not a fullback that can throw the ball. He's a straight up mobile quarterback. He's come from behind several times, including at the beginning of the season with that clutch come from behind win against the Chiefs. A healthy Chiefs at that. And when the pressure's on him, he doesn't crumble. He steps up. He finds a way to win, whether it's with his arm or whether it's with his legs. And he's really, really showing his a sign of a strong team, regardless of how good your weapons are. Your team's all bought in and following the quarterback the way the Ravens are. That's a deadly team. Wild card. Buffalo could still make it in there if they tighten up. I'm actually kind of high on the Colts. I don't think they're any real significant threat, but they'll fuck your season up real quick. Real quick, and if you're not careful on them, they have everything that they need. They have a pretty good defense. They have a pretty good offense. That when they need to put the pedal down and hit that clutch, man, they can do it, and then they can quickly upset you. That's probably all. MVP. I mean, Rodgers is having a good season. I was still high on Kyler Murray, but he ain't played in a couple of games. So I think he might have taken himself out of the MVP discussion just because he ain't been able to get out.
Quick question.
What's
quick
up?
Question. Sorry. Are you purposely excluding the Bengals because they beat the Steelers so bad, or what?
You know what? I looked over the Bengals. So that's my bad right there. Yeah, the Bengals. Hey, I got a lot to I forgot about that for a second.
Oh, I didn't. They're 7-4. They're not my number 5 team.
I'll try to put that in the back of my mind. So yeah, being the Steelers fan, let's talk about that. At the beginning of the season, I said that the standard of the AFC North has for a long time been the Steelers and the Ravens. And it's clear because if you take a look at Cincinnati and Cleveland, you can clearly tell that there's a manuscript that they followed trying to get to where they can be competitive with the Steelers and with the Ravens. And what happened was with this game, right, is that the Bengals came out and they played the game like they were the Steelers, and they played the Steelers ball game the way the Steelers normally play the ball game, and they beat us with their own fucking style. And not only did they beat us, they bludgeoned us to fucking death, gave us CPR, brought us back to life, and then bludgeoned us to death in the fucking second half again. It was horrible. What else can you say? Imitation is the highest form of flattery. But when you do that, imitating us, I'm not very flattered right now. I said at the beginning, I love my Steelers. People have been saying for a couple of seasons that they on the way out, and I've been like, nope. This season, I was like, yeah, it's that season, it's that time.
Too bad that UFC job got taken up, because I think Mike Tomlin would have took back that never say never but never, because man.
Oh no, there's not, that makes no logical sense. For I mean, Steelers don't fire our coaches, we retire them. That's what we do. But yeah, it was just ugly to watch Cincinnati come out there and play a game, a good old fashioned AFC North football game, and just beat us down. I remember when we used to do that to them, so it was not very nice having that happen back on the other side of us. Matter of fact, I had called for us to win that game and it'd be a close game, but we just didn't even show up. It was bad. What do you want me to say? I've been saying it. Ben Roethlisberger needs to go, but we ain't got nobody behind him, so we got to roll his old crooked ass out there. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that game. It was nasty. I stopped watching in the third quarter. I'm not even gonna lie. MVP. Did I name my MVP? I'll probably go with Tucker too, man, because dude doesn't miss kick. You put him anywhere on the field, he don't make it. Alright, what else? That's it. That's all I got.
Ooh, y'all play the Ravens this week?
Yeah, it's gonna be bad, bro. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be a tippy game, because we don't show up to play, but we're gonna get our ass.
Bitch, we got the Cardinals. Fuck you talking about?
I'm gonna tell you, bro.
Cause they practice with a real scrambling quarterback. That shit ain't fair. They got a real scout team over there with Kyle Murray. They ain't gonna anything Fields do. They already know he gonna fucking do because of who the fuck their quarterback is. Fuck that. No.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad for you, dude. Justin Fields gonna be laying down a lot. He gonna be on the ground. He gonna be tired of getting hit, and then he gonna go sit down on the bench, and he gonna get hit over there too.
Hey Dale, did you already do yours?
Yeah. I did mine. I put y'all asses tied with the Rams for 4th and 5th. I put the motherfucking what I said 4th, 5th, and my
Ours pretty much the same.
it was the same. Only thing I put the Bengals number 5. He didn't.
Tampa number 3.
Yep.
Green Bay number 2.
And Arizona number 1. Yep.
I got you. So, alright,
I'll sound on you.
yeah, so forgive me if I stumble from no sound? Can you hear me?
I got you.
What'd you say?
Yeah, so, sorry if it drop out, man. You know, I'm in the boondocks, man. This shit is horrible. Yeah, I'm in what you would call a recruiter purgatory. But anyways, all right. So yeah, man. All right, so I'll start in the NFC East, man. Listen, this has been a one of a kind season for as long as I've been watching football. It's kind of easy to tell, like at least the teams that's really darn good. It's hard for me to say any team is really darn good. I mean, we got some good teams, but not really darn good teams, right? But starting over in the NFC East, I mean, unfortunately, I regret to even say it, but listen, I guess it's just your preference. Whoever you want, the Rams or the Cowboys, they can be interchangeable, just like you guys said. If they want to be 4th, if you don't like the Cowboys, then put them 5th. If you like the Cowboys, then put them 4th. After that debacle on Thanksgiving, I'm putting 5th. All right, they 5th on my list, and yes, they trash, and they are who y'all said they was, and I ain't gonna let them off the hook. I am not gonna let them off the hook. I'm tired of this shit, man. Tired of it. All right.
Y'all still the Cowboys, man. We've been trying to tell you all season. You and Willis trying to tell y'all still the Cowboys, man.
And hold on though. You know how you got a dysfunctional family, right? You know, if you have a dysfunctional family and you talk shit about your man, I get upset, man. They'll be having some spicy ass jokes, and I'll be mad as hell, but they do be funny. But yeah, man, I digress, man. I got the Cowboys at number 5. Man, we got a very winnable schedule. I still think we can still win our division. And hell, if we get the Rams in the playoffs, I think we can beat the Rams. I truly think we can beat the Rams. Now that's about as far as I'm gonna take that. All right, then I'll put the Rams at number 4 just because I mean the Rams got all the superstars, man. Like Jesus, the Rams got more superstars than any other team. Name a team that's more star-studded than the Rams. I'm talking about they got the Jalen Ramsey, they got the
Cowboys, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Kansas City, Tennessee.
With as many stars? With as many stars?
Yeah.
No way. Listen. You got to think about it. There's not many people who's bigger than OBJ. I'm just talking about star power. I'm not talking about comparable talent. I'm talking about straight star power. OBJ. You got doggone Aaron Donald. Last year he was the best player in the league. Then you got Von Miller, right? Come on. That dude almost got put in the Hall of Fame from one Super Bowl. All right? I mean, then you got Matt Stafford. Okay. Shit. Sean McVay even, their head coach. What's my guy's name? Sorry. Their head coach is even a star. He's like the boy wonder. Like, they got a
where they playing at though? That's the question.
You know what? Brady's such a bad man. I think Brady gonna rip him out in Green Bay, man.
I ain't worried about Brady. I'm worried about like AB still ain't playing again. AB still not playing. He's out for 2 more weeks. And then we got Mike, because Mike Evans, he dropping two, then catching six. I don't know how he does that. Like this motherfucker drop one, then go on the scoring streak and catch every other pass. And Goodwin's doing fine for them, but they're gonna need AB to run and through it, because if Gronk gonna go so far till his bones start falling apart again. So yeah, that's why I say that.
You make a hell of a point. Now, if we're just looking at it from like a full power, both teams got all their weapons standpoint, I'll give the edge to Brady. I just will give the edge to Brady, right? Because Brady beat Rodgers last year, right? So me personally, I would give the edge to Brady. I mean, don't get me wrong, Aaron Rodgers is a bad man, but I would still give the edge to the Super Bowl champs, right? Then yeah, number two, I got the Cards at number two. And it's so crazy because like with Tampa Bay and Green Bay, I don't think they're like 1 and 2. It's either 1 and 3 for me. So if I got Tampa Bay at 3, then I got Green Bay over the Cardinals. The Cardinals is number 2 just because like what I've seen this season, if a quarterback misses significant time, he usually don't come back and get right back into the thick of things. So I don't think Kyler Murray is going to come out and light the league up like he was before he got hurt, right? So my top 5 is I got Green Bay number 1, I got the Cards number 2, I got Tampa Bay number 3, number 4 is the Rams, and number 5 is Dallas. When it comes to wild card, yeah, man, I watched the Washington football team, and I hate to say it, but they look dangerous. They look dangerous, honestly. And then you can't forget about the 49ers either. So, you know, those would be either 1 or 2 of my wild cards. If I was pressed right now, I would say the Washington football team. Going over to the AFC, man, listen. It's like it's like 3 teams can be number 5, right? I got the Rams right there, I got the Titans right there, and I got the Bengals right there for number 5, right? But for the sake of argument, since you was talking shit about my Cowboys, I got the Bengals at number. You know what? I got the Bengals at number 4. I got the Titans at number 5. Titans at number 5. Bengals at number 4. Oh man. Who else I got?
Bengals do at least have some sort of a running game. Titans got nothing.
You know what? I got the Bills at number 3. Believe it or not, I got Baltimore at number 2, and I got the Patriots at number 1. Listen, man, listen. I don't know what it is.
Mine flip.
Yeah.
Ravens number 1 and Pats is number 3. No, because I just can't see the Pats stopping Lamar Jackson.
Wow. Well, I mean, it remains to be seen, but I just see the Pats getting better and better each week, and the Pats is playing the Patriot style football, man. Listen. Belichick don't even go for it on 4th down unless it's a quarterback sneak. And the crazy thing about it is everybody knows the damn quarterback sneak. Everybody. And he still do it. And it worked every freaking time. But other than that, Bill Belichick is not one of these new age coaches that looks at analytics and say, oh, we should go for it on 4th down. Nah, man. If it's not quarterback sneak distance, he's going to punt it because he holds true to who he is, and the defense is the call home. That's how you get home, with the defense. And honestly, man, listen, man, I know he's from Alabama, so you guys may, be high on the Patriots quarterback, man, is at best. At best.
We know he's average. He's a great system quarterback.
Absolutely. And,
I called it earlier. Brady 2.0. He's sitting perfect in the system. He probably going to develop from being under Belichick and become a better quarterback.
Yeah. No, I think he do have enough upside to become a good quarterback. Like he do remind me of early Ben Roethlisberger, right? Like, bro, you're not here to be a hero or any of that. You here to pass the damn ball, hand it off, and make sure you take care of our football because our defense is our calling card, right? So yeah, I don't think he's that good, but he can throw the hell out of an intermediate route, and sometimes that's all you need when you got a defense like the Patriots got and a head coach like Bill Belichick. So yeah, I got to pass over the Ravens. This last game that I watched with the Ravens, man, listen, man, they were playing hot potato with the fucking football. The Browns and the Ravens. What was it, like 6 turnovers altogether? I want to say.
That was the turnover ball, bro. They couldn't get that ball away.
Exactly. Like literally, it was playing hot potato with the Rock, man. So yeah, that's my AFC 5 wild card. I don't know, man. Maybe the Bengals, man. The Bengals looking real tough, man. Let me tell you, when I was watching that game, let me tell you what it reminded me of. Right? See, I got 2 older brothers, right? For a long time, right? So they used to kick the shit out of me all the time in Street Fighter, right? I'll be talking about they used to beat the shit out of me for a long time, right? But see, I used to play them all the time, right? So just think of my older brothers as the Ravens and the Steelers, right? So I used to play them so many times that I would start learning their strategies. I learned my oldest brother's strategies, then I learned my second oldest brother's strategies. And at some point, I got so damn good, I used to beat the shit out of both of them. And that's kind of what I saw with the Bengals. Like, the Bengals was like doing combinations that you shouldn't even be able to do if another team is actually playing. Like, I thought they was playing a computer. Like, I didn't know what the hell was going on. Like, Ben Roethlisberger, like, when I looked at the game, I was like, is Ben Roethlisberger starting? I thought he might have had COVID or something. And then when I saw he was out there, I said, yeah, man, he should go ahead and, what that Bill safety was, it was a Bill safety, I think, about 2 years ago. He quit at halftime. He retired at halftime. I think Ben Roethlisberger should just retire at halftime. Man. Just walk off. Just walk off. Just walk off.
No, that was definitely little brother beating the shit out of big brother. I tell you that right now, because they, like I said earlier, they did that shit. They did that shit like the fucking. They played the Steelers game and beat the Steelers with their own game plan. That's really what it was. We're gonna run the ball down your throat, then we're gonna pop the top.
Davon Diggs was doing great things, but listen, man, Davon Diggs is like we said, it's feast or famine. It's either he's gonna catch an interception or he's gonna give up a 25-yard pass. So I don't know, man. I'm with you guys. Justin Tucker for me. That's it.
Davon Diggs gonna get it. Cowboys, not with that defense. No. He ain't doing enough.
The fucking Parson.
Who, Mika?
The one that we had the one.
Defense actually played Patrick Mahomes really well.
I like what he's doing on defense better personally. I like what he's doing on defense. That motherfucker is a freak of nature on defense. The Micah dude, the Parson for y'all Cowboys, that dude's a beast.
Yeah, dude. Listen, see, I don't watch much college, so when these players are really good, I really don't know if they make it to the league.
He on your team.
I know. No, but I'm talking about he played for Penn State, and Penn State to me is only good for one thing, is producing great linebackers. There's some great linebackers that came from Penn State.
True.
Right? But he still caught me by surprise because he did not even play the senior year because of COVID. So when we drafted him, I'm like, who the hell is this Micah Parsons? Yeah. Why would you spend?
I don't know what he was saying, but it went away.
On a linebacker, they come up special.
he was talking like spend a draft pick on a linebacker, and they like kept winning out. I'm like, yep, yep, yep,
Tell me more.
How you really feel about that pick?
It's a good pick now. It's definitely a good pick now. Like, bro, we could be going different. We could be going a different direction. But yeah, Tatum, believe it or not.
I'm reading the right stats right now. He is right as of right now. He's for rookie of the year. He's up for the rookie of the year. You just talk bad about that man.
Oh no, he's gonna win rookie of the year. I mean, at some point we gotta start talking about him winning defensive player of the year. I mean, he got rookie of the year in the bag. Who's even close?
Matt Jones probably number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't think about that because and quarterback always get the hits.
That's what. So I would think if anything, he'll get defensive player of the year. If he keeps the same way he playing right now, he get defensive player of the year, and Matt Jones probably get rookie offensive player of the year. Now he could win the defensive player of the year for rookies and remember defensive player of the year of the whole league. So he can get double dip on the defensive players. But if the Pats go in the playoffs with what Jones has done, they'll give it to him. That's a Belichick boy.
Yep.
Take the hell of a
Yeah, I mean, Arsenal's doing good over there. I mean, I see what the Cowboys are doing. They don't need a strong secondary in their pass rush. They're not quite where they need to be yet with the secondary that they have. But if their pass rush needs to improve the way it is, then yeah, they don't need much of a secondary. Well, matter of fact, they got the secondary they want. Their pass rush improved because they're no pressure quarterback. Quarterback's gonna throw a dumbass ball, and then they're gonna kick their ass. I can see that, but yeah, Parsons doing it. He's definitely the defensive player of the year, rookie of the year. Mac Jones, like you said, quarterback. Mac Jones keeps playing and then keep improving the way they're improving. And yeah, he's gonna get rookie.
But all right, gents, go in here and close out this work. Still at work. Don't make no sense. I want to quit,
It don't work. I tried it.
man.
I tried to do.
I'm gonna tell. Start saying, man. Now, restitution. But as always,
It's a free meal on Veterans Day, huh?
enjoy.
All right. Talk to you later.
Later, man.
I think we covered everybody. Shit.
Yeah. That's about it.
I'm finna be crying this weekend. Hopefully I don't, but
I got off the NFL when all these coaches started jumping shit, man. Never let it.
no. But I'm saying this because it's all the championships playing this week. I'm hoping Houston beats fucking Cincinnati.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, if Alabama loses to Georgia by 3 or less, they'll be the first two-loss team in the playoffs.
Yep, I can see that.
I'm telling you right now. If Houston goes down, if Cincy goes down, and Iowa takes down Michigan, there's no way they're not in the playoffs. If Cincy goes down, Alabama loses by less than 3, they're in the playoffs.
Yep, because ain't nobody gonna pay to watch them other teams play.
Nope.
It's about ratings and money, bro. They don't.
I don't think they're strong enough to beat Michigan or Georgia. Oklahoma State's got a pretty good team now.
Yep, that's why I don't even think Cincinnati could beat Michigan, the actual college Michigan. I don't think they could beat them.
No.
And I'm saying like, and that's why I'm telling people, I'm like, look, all right, whatever, motherfuckers, y'all out here living in a dream world. a 16 team playoff, 12, 16 player team playoff or something. You could just use.
I think it's for 10. Well, 12 might be too many, but if they get the 64 team league, then I can see a 12 or 16.
But then the problem is certain kids only go to certain schools like now. That's the problem. Well, all right, bro. I'm finna get off. I think I'm gonna play Avengers. I don't know. I'm gonna play Avengers.
I'll probably do this myself.
All right. I'll holler at you later, bro.
All right, man. Be safe, bro.
Yep. Bro, that's crazy. What the?